This is the help video for Chapter 2 Closure, problem number 13. Let's go ahead and get started. So it says number 13, use the equation f of x equals 5x minus 7 for the following. Then they give us on letter A, they say find f of 1. So remember, this right now is an input. We're saying that we're going to put 1 in for x, and we're trying to figure out what the output is going to be. So let's take that 1 and we're going to substitute it into our equation wherever we see the x. So they're saying our function f, when we plug in 1, is going to equal 5 times 1 minus 7. 5 times 1 is 5. And then when we subtract our 7, we'll get negative 2. So when we put 1 into the function, we get negative 2 out of the function. So our answer there, f of 1, should equal negative 2. Okay, let's go to letter B now. Now we're going to plug in negative 27. So let's do the same thing, right? We're still using the same equation. We're going to say our function f of negative 27, when we plug in negative 27, it looks like this. 5 times negative 27 minus 7. And we'll need to do 5 times 27, so that should end up being a negative 135. We still have that minus 7 there, right? So that came from this. And then we're going to take that negative 135 minus 7 is going to give us negative 142. That will be our output when we plug in negative 27. So in this case, f of negative 27 equals negative 142, right? It's like the point, negative 27, comma, negative 142. Last one is a little different, right? Now they want us to find x when our output is negative 27. So this is different than B. As we look at this one, right, when we think about the point, right, we don't know what the x is. The x is missing, but we know that the output is negative 27. So we are going to take it, since we already know that f of x is equal to 5x minus 7, because we know that 5x minus 7 and negative 27 both equal the same thing, they both equal f of x, then that means that we can take this and substitute it in for f of x. We're going to say negative 27 equals 5x minus 7. So now we're solving to figure out what x is. So let's start out here. Let's get rid of that negative 7 by adding 7 to each side. We now have negative 27 plus 7, which is negative 20, is equal to 5 times x. Let's divide each side by 5, and we get that x should equal negative 4. So negative 4 is the input. That gives us negative 27 as the output. Okay, so your answer on that one, x equals negative 4. So remember, A and B are both given inputs, C is given outputs. If you have additional questions on that one, please make sure you ask in class or go to Math Help.